team of the year just so far. Who's everybody's surprise team? Mine's the Houston Rockets. I didn't think with Yao Ming out, Tristan Grady, I didn't think they'd do as well as they are. Sacramento's no surprise team, but I would go with Houston. A lot of people like Oklahoma City, but I'm not surprised. I remember I picked Oklahoma City beginning of the year to get the 7th seed, so they're not really surprised me. Anybody else got a surprise team?
You know, my surprise team is like in the negative direction as far as Washington.
You're gonna do that later. Disappointing.
Oh, okay.
So surprise was good.
Okay. You know, in the beginning of the season, it was to me it was Sacramento until they had this recent 2-14 trip. But now I'd have to say that I would say the Memphis Grizzlies are my surprise team. I didn't think. I think with them bringing Allen Iverson in, I didn't think it would work out. But ever since Allen Iverson,
it didn't work out.
Well, yeah, but I didn't really think they'd be smart enough to make to cut him loose that quickly. But it seemed like the owner wanted to keep him, but they managed to get rid of him, and the team's been flourishing ever since. They've been one of the best teams in the league, record-wise.
Third best record since
they got rid of Iverson.
Since Christmas.
Like they're definitely my surprise team of the year in the positive light.
I probably have to say Atlanta. They've gotten a little bit better, even though like their improvement has been like kind of, I would say like one-dimensional, because they've mainly just been rebounding the ball a lot better and just playing tougher defense. But
where did Atlanta finish that last year? They finished 4th, right?
Yeah.
4th seed. Where are you at now?
Number
4, 3rd.
They're number 2 right now?
They're 3rd right now.
Or either 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Picking up one more tick in the loss column behind Boston. So
they're the division.
And they're division.
Yeah.
And
they call Atlanta
3rd.
Yeah, they're game up. They're game and a half up. And
They have 2
I predict
best
at the beginning of the
ticks in
season Atlanta will challenge for the division. Just to let everybody know that.
Well, I did see Atlanta was going to be weaker, but I thought that weakness would show up in the playoffs. So, but there was a surprise team.
My surprise team was Atlanta as well. So
it's not a surprise to me.
Okay. All right, let's go to this most disappointing team. We'll start with Sean on that one.
Yeah, the Wizards, to me, were a surprise. As far as a negative, I thought they'd be a playoff team, at least at the worst, with Arenas, Jameson, Caron Butler, and adding Randy Ford and Mike Miller. I thought that was a good trading that 5th pick. At the time it seemed like a good deal, and gave him depth. And I thought, even though I'm not the highest on Flip Saunders, I still think he can be a decent coach. I thought he'd be a decent coach for them, and I just thought they'd do a lot better than what they're doing now. I didn't think it'd blow up like it is now.
you just mad because Sky and Heights used to be for rich fans.
Derek, who's your disappointing team?
The New Jersey Nets.
Yeah.
People didn't expect much out of the New Jersey Nets. They came in and proved everybody right. It's like,
I didn't think it'll be that bad though.
Yeah.
It's like,
The worst team ever.
Man, if I went to
All right, Derek.
it's like watching them on TV. I saw them on TV one day and I was like, I didn't know they could show fellatio on TV.
I didn't hear you say that on YouTube. Oh my God. All right, Lawrence, you guys disappointing team.
This is like, it's somewhat of a tie, but I'll try to break it down real quick. The one team is Orlando. It's not even so much what they're doing, but the moves that they made. Vince Carter was like, why? But Orlando's the disappointing team, and then not so much the other team that's disappointing, but I guess I have to say like their medical staff is like they're worse than the Cleveland Clinic, Portland Trailblazers. It's like they have so much potential, and it's like it's nothing against the team, but it's like
but not on the medical staff.
I don't know. It's like dudes are dropping like flies, man.
Come on, the trainers for the Cleveland Cavs are doing a good job.
But it's like, we already knew what the deal was with Greg Oden, but then it's like, it seemed like half the team is like falling apart, man. It's like, I'm just like, what's going on?
Greg Oden's 55 years old.
My disappointing teams, I was in flux between Detroit and New Jersey. I didn't think New Jersey was a playoff team, but I didn't think they were that bad either. I mean, they got some talent with Devin Harris and
they do,
and Brook Lopez.
CDR.
Is that Harris?
Yeah, CDR.
Yeah, but in this game, his last name is Harris, so that brings the whole team down. But Detroit too, because they made that Ben Gordon trade. They signed Charlie going away, but these cats lose 12 games in a row at one point. And all that money they spent,
wasting money.
Yeah, Dumars. So at least you can say with New Jersey, they don't have a lot of cap. I mean, they have a lot of cap room. They haven't wasted a lot of money like Detroit. So New Jersey record wise with Detroit as far as investment wise. So I would go with Detroit right now. It's my disappointing team. All right, the last topic before we get out of here is All-Star voting. Tracy McGrady, Al Iverson both got voted in. Or McGrady did get voted in, did he?
No,
he almost close. He almost came close. But Iverson got voted in, and he really hasn't played much. Grady almost got in. He hasn't played at all. What can be done about this All-Star voting?
They just need to look. It's not really. I mean, the only thing I can think of is just don't count the fan vote as much. Not make it just purely fan vote. Add like some.
You don't want these crazy Cleveland fans like you.
Yeah, I don't want anybody voting Verjao in the All-Star game like some of these Cleveland fans are thinking. I mean, I like to collect ads, but I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna. Verjao's not an All-Star. Just to let you.
Do people vote on him for real?
Yeah.
Shaq was number 2 at center, and including Brook Lopez should be number 2. Brook Lopez will probably get in by the coaches though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
See, I don't. Oh, go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
I feel like voting should be limited to the U.S. and Canada because that's where NBA teams are. I think in the NBA's effort to open it up to the rest of the world, they kind of leave us watching. Like, who is gonna hear of Anderson Varejao outside of Brazil and Cleveland?
A lot of people look like they're trying to expand it where they have teams in China and Spain. They want to make it global. That's the whole goal.
Imagine that road trip.
The other question I got too. This is in all sports really. With this question, if a team sucks, but you have an outstanding player, should that player be penalized and not make the All-Star team because of that? For instance, Brook Lopez.
No, they shouldn't get penalized.
I agree too. A lot of people say that they don't,
especially in a team sport.
Yeah, a lot of people say he shouldn't. Because I heard Tony Kornheiser say that. Matter of fact, was it Tony Kornheiser? No, Skip Bayless. One of them said that because Brook Lopez should be an All-Star game because his team is 3 and something.
40.
Yeah, I mean you can't penalize a guy for that. If anything, he deserved to be there more because of that. Because he had to suffer through that. I mean, it's the All-Star game for one thing. It's not MVP vote or it's the All-Star game. It's a vision anyway. So another thing is I think they should extend the rosters too.
Yeah.
That way,
I think they should have a representative of each team. I think
I don't know about that though.
No, because there's 30 teams.
Yeah, that's too many teams. I don't know about having one for every team, but a guy shouldn't be penalized because his team is crappy. I mean, Brook Lopez is clearly the second best center.
Yeah, that cat's solid
in the East right now after Dwight Howard. And actually, he'd be more consistent than Dwight Howard this year.
This year, yeah.
So he should not be penalized because he's on the 3 and 40 team. Who else probably get penalized?
Al Horford.
Oh, Horford.
What are you talking about as far as centers?
I'm just saying players on the
sorry team, yeah.
On sorry teams probably just go to the All-Star game because they're on a bad team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it also it hurts them if they're on bad teams. The fans don't come on and vote for them because their teams suck.
I think the guy who's getting the worst of it is Anton Jameson. I think he's averaging 22 and 10 boards a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's not. I mean, he's like an afterthought. Ain't anybody thinking about him being an All-Star.
All right. Well, I thank everybody for coming out. We're going to probably have one last show. We're going to do our Super Bowl show next week. We're going to not next week. After Super Bowl, we're going over the Super Bowl game, and then we're going to probably by then we'll probably have our site for the dinner, and we may do a show at the dinner. I'm not sure now. We have to just see where we have it at and see how the logistics works. But I want to thank everybody for coming out all year and just say good night.